What now?
I don't like this.
Yeah. What now?
Magic Seeker! Brawler!
Ready?
What? Here already?
Is that...
Nope, not a baby.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've let Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what? This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see. When I look upon the world, people are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child. A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people have disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
We got through it last time. I'm sure we can do it again. Looks like we can't brute force through
We
this
beat
one.
this thing multiple times already.
Now accept your fate.
I'm gonna try to see if anything I can take. You don't. I know you're mean to forget. But just start them and will not do.
Fight is power. Maybe lend me your strength. No. Roller. Strike.
Nice hit. That was
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's see. Don't think you really use the elemental. It's mostly physical. So I need to make sure she has a barrier. Yeah, she's weak to that strike.
Join with me.
And we don't need a barrier for that phase move. Takes care of the phase. Now we move back around.
I'll use what I must.
I got my back foot.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Roller. Now we'll do this together.
Let's make an end of it.
You can do this.
Yes.
Gave them a new weakness.
Observe the enemy.
Come, forward, allies, together.
Sorry, that's everybody's still good. So I'm
We'll
going
team
to
up.
do a heavy heal.
I owe you quite a move.
This way, our
You
friend
think
is
you'll
back
now
up from that.
accept your fate? Too much, perhaps? A favor, if I may.
Roller. Lend me your strength.
Show them our might.
Let's do this.
Red, still myself back half, and I'm at max health, baby.
Nice one, Captain.
After me.
We'll combine our strength.
Pierce.
Justice. Ooh.
Keep it
Is
up
everyone
strong.
all right?
Behold, we stand together.
No cleric.
Shine.
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must. Must hidden art. Face me.
Stroll.
Let's stay calm.
They've sapped your defenses.
I'm all prepared. I won't hold back. Shatter.
Go.
Give me your aid.
It's up to you now.
Pokenberg's
I
guard
stand
is down.
ready for all that we strive for.
Let me help.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
I could never even have. I could never even have it. Hey, you watch for us, huh?
I'll use what I must.
Oh, I can't hit your eyes yet? Alright. Don't matter anyway. I'm gonna shut together.
Some
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do that in
Mandible
my turn.
Excuse me. They've dropped your defense.
Hey,
Still up?
A noble's duty is to protect. Let's make an end of it.
You can do this.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
ah, like I said, we got this.
Let us fight as one. Worthy foe after all.
They're weak to
Perhaps
piercing
this
attacks.
suits me
Hit
best.
them all in one fell swoop.
Oh,
There's a better way. Now we strike. Ha! Apologies. Would you finish it?
I did finish it.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Okay. That's how you want to play it, huh?
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy.
Oh, now I get attack the eyes.
Staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for it to open. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
Better be.
Let's set it up. Tis yours.
Give me your aid!
We'll combine our strength.
Hit your weak point. Keep it
Is
up,
everyone
Joel.
all right? Oh, power of heroes.
I'm counting on
Definitely
you!
got healed. Seeing how comes down now.
Quite a boon.
I still got 26 MP left.
I'll use what I must. No hidden art.
Hold nothing back.
Alright.
Please!
That's a piercing attack.
Fight us power.
Let's work together. Strike true.
A tough one.
Let's do this! No holding back!
Ew,
Perhaps not.
don't have one. But I have an iron. Since he doesn't seem to have any
Looks like we can't brute
elemental
force through this one.
resistances on this one. You know what, let's just play it safe and use the dark one, because we know the dark one will definitely hit. I should have a Beelzebub right there.
This calls for one of these. Right on target!
It's not going anywhere like this.
Yeah, bye-bye, eye.
Oh,
This
Mystic
right
Power.
one? Boom.
I don't know where we are.
You think yourself equal to a UG
Ooh, that
fragility?
thing kind of creepy looking. Motherfucker got no eyes now.
Oh, power
I
of
feel bad.
kings. Rancor, mandible bearing.
Nice one, Captain.
Let's go.
Let's set it up. Show them our
Still
might.
here?
Are you prepared?
Let my power support you.
And it's down. We killed the baby. Ooh, okay, he still has his eyes. They just turned red. We killed the baby twice. Technically, like 5 times at this point.
Good. Tis done. I have never known
Even I had more to learn.
Good match, everyone. Good match. Sorry about your baby, lady. Yeah, sorry
Not
about your
long
pet
ago,
here.
I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif. And to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
To me, it seems like the nightmare to her just really beginning. As you got rid of the one thing that was somewhat keeping her hopeful. Even though, yeah, it did turn her mad into going off killing babies and whatnot.
What do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
What? What did it say? Who the what now? What?
I don't know what you mean.
What you talking about,
Please
lady?
take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex forward. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
Yo. Yep.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But
Yeah,
see her
I
point.
trust her.
The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm
I'm
choosing
choosing to
Sasha.
trust Joanna. Right.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you.
You are welcome, lady.
How curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
That burden of guilt of knowing what you're taking away from other parents. Yeah. That would definitely do that to you. Make you feel like you're out of the cloud.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Young man,
Hey, Gallica.
I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
Man, that's my money. What you talking about? Yeah, I can't do that. This is my money. I'm keeping all this money. Did you not hear my boy over here? He said he wants to upgrade the gauntlet runner. I want my gauntlet runner looking fresh, man. I needed to get a pedicure. I need them toes did. I need one of that damn run. I need to be sparkle with them red toenails. Now, oh my goodness, they kids literally got eaten by a giant monster, man. That ain't right. Come on.
You hear no
It's
objections
their
from me.
money.
All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
They better.
Just as long as you keep
I gave
this
up a
out
lot of
the
money for
public
this.
ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
All right.
Ah, the jig is up. Yes, as y'all can actually see, I have already beaten the game. I'm Twitch acting, as they say.
Haisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps
I mean, technically, he is a double knight.
and further lend us your
He was the knight of the royal. Oh, no. Spoiler. Spoiler alert. No.
Not exactly.
I'm being quiet.
You think it'd be alright to tell Haisme the truth?
For anyone that knows at this point, they already know what his first title is. I didn't tell what the second one is. So I'm just going to leave that as that.
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Yes,
You lend us your
he
strength.
lives. He lives indeed.
You already know my answer. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a
Not a lord. A friend.
A friend.
Hear, hear.
I said the same thing last time.
Right.
981.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
Like, girl, what are you talking about? You down yourself,
But
girl? You
maybe
played
I
a
found
big
something
role in there.
better.
You didn't see what we were doing?
So I'm gonna focus on...
Oh, we got to rank up.
The mystical fairy gallop through thy shared bond. Bear this new
Rank 3.
It's you and me.
Ooh,
Our destinies
wizard.
are intertwined.
Enemy analysis of squad battle is now more detailed. Thank you. Yeah. Ba-ba-da. I got the wizard back.
Okay.
The old road crews should have the mescalade by the competition, so until then...
Your time is yours to waste.
Marches on.
Yay! Free time!
Draws nearer.
I must say, we got quite a bit of free time.
The deadline is...
True.
So we got a few days.